Good afternoon. My name is John Campagna. I am the Deputy Chief of the Leominster Fire Department's Fire Prevention Bureau. And today I'm here with Jeff from the American Red Cross, and we're going to be talking about our partnership of getting people to apply for smoke detector installation on our big event on May 13th. So I'm first going to share some vital information and statistics. Smoke alarms were present in 3/4 of reported home fires between 2014 and 2018. Almost 3 out of 5 home fire deaths were caused by fires in properties with no smoke alarms or smoke alarms that failed to operate. The risk of dying in reported home structure fires is 55% lower in homes with working smoke alarms than in homes with no smoke alarms or none that worked. When present, hardwired smoke alarms operated in 94% of fires considered large enough to trigger a smoke alarm. Battery-powered alarms operated in 82% of the time. Power source issues were the most common factors when smoke alarms failed to operate. The key thing is that it lowers fire deaths by 55%. The American Red Cross is teaming up with us, along with LTV and some other organizations like the Housing Authority, to get the word out about their incredible program. The event is called Sound the Alarm Event. Without further ado, here's Jeff.
Yeah, thanks, John. Yeah, so Sound the Alarm is a free campaign that we do in Massachusetts. We do it all across the United States. But what we're mainly trying to do is prevent people dying in home fires. As John said, it's without a working smoke alarm or smoke detector in your home, if you had a fire breakout while you're asleep, the chances of you being able to get out alive are significantly reduced. So we offer free smoke alarms and home safety education this month on May 13th. So give us a call and make an appointment. We'll have those details for you a little later. And that is our priority, is to work with local government organizations, get the word out to help people that maybe don't have $250 to spend on their home in smoke alarms. So we just want to be able to get this safety equipment out into the community where it's needed the most. So, I mean, you talked about home fires. Like, how quickly do home fires get going now? Like, we heard a stat about new furniture ignites more quickly.
So to give you an idea, there were studies done by UL and NIST dating back probably about 10 to 13 years ago. There was a big one done on Governor's Island, and basically had everything to do with modern versus legacy furniture. Modern furniture, back in the day, the plastics used to be in the factories. Now they're in the house, and the time it took, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm right around the ballpark anyway, if I'm not exact. The time it used to take for legacy furniture to flash over a room was 18 minutes. The time it takes for modern furniture to flash over a room is just under 3 minutes. So if you look at that, it's, what, 1/6, 6 times faster, if you look at it that way.
That's what makes home fires so dangerous. You know, and part of the education process that we do in your house when we install smoke alarms is we talk about making an escape plan with your family to get you out of the home in under 2 minutes. So set a meeting place, hold a fire drill with your family, establish a meeting point somewhere outside. And I know we all love our pets, but the most important thing is for you to get out of the home as quickly as you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Home drills are essential. Just like anything else, the more you practice something, the more you're comfortable with it, and it'll become like muscle memory. And going over these things with your family, having a home safety plan in place is essential. Having a meeting place to meet outside is essential. And nothing gets the ball working more than when you check your smoke detectors every so often, just run a drill with your family.
Yeah, so the detectors we're going to be putting in May, and if the date in May doesn't work for you, you can schedule an appointment at some other time. So this program isn't just a single day in Massachusetts. We run this throughout the year. So you can make an appointment, and Red Cross volunteers will come out and talk to you and install smoke alarms. But the alarms we put in are 10-year alarms. You never have to change the batteries in them. We recommend that you test them once a month. And We write on the alarm when it's installed, so if there's ever any kind of question on when you need to put a new alarm up, just check the date on the side of it. But you install it, 10 years later, you just take it down and recycle it like you would any other kind of electronic device. And I guess call us again in 10 years. So it's peace of mind. And most modern alarms they're dual alarms to help catch all kinds of fires. And this one we have here has a carbon monoxide detector built into it as well. So we're doing all of that in your homes.
So the one that Jeff put here, this is called the combination alarm. It's smoke and carbon monoxide. These are the best ones to have because carbon monoxide, as more people are starting to learn, is a silent killer. You can't smell it, you can't detect it with your senses. This detector is going to take care of that and possibly save your life. So we'll be going out, canvassing certain areas, dropping off information and where you can apply to get these detectors installed through the Red Cross, and we'll be promoting it through the big day of the event on May 13th.
Yeah, you can, if you have an internet connection, you can go to soundthealarm.org/MA, or you can call 1-800-564-1234. You can make an appointment for Red Crossers to come out to your home, either way. And like I said, if May 13th doesn't work out for you, just leave your information and we'll call you back and set up a time that does. But an alarm like this costs about $50 at Home Depot or Lowe's. So a normal 3 or 4 bedroom house would probably require 3, maybe 4 or 5 alarms to have you safe. So we realize that could be $300 that you have to spend to make your home safer. And that's really why we have this program, so that we encourage people to not hesitate and give us a call and get an alarm so your family's safer.
And then the other thing I would ask one more time before we get going, Jeff, the qualifying demographics for the application. Do we have age limits? The Red Cross and the work that we've done, we know that senior citizens are one of the higher at-risk populations from fires, and so we definitely focus on senior citizens to get alarms in, and if you cannot afford alarm, that's another thing we feel that it's just no reason not to have one. So we're a nonprofit organization, and we have financial donors that help us support this program, like National Grid in Massachusetts is a supporter. So they are giving us money to buy smoke alarms, and our volunteers are giving their time to come out and help you be safer in your home. So it's a program that if you don't have smoke alarms, no matter what, give us a call so that we can come out and make your home safe. Because I mean, if you were to have a fire and you don't have an alarm, your chances of survival are less. And the whole focus of the program is to get people out of their homes in case of a fire. Yep, so he's absolutely right. These do save lives. They've been proven to save lives. We've gone over the statistics. Please use the resources Jeff gave you to get these smoke detectors and these carbon monoxide detectors installed to make your home a safer place and take care of your loved ones.
Yeah, there's lots of information out on the web, on the internet. You can go to redcross.org. There's a drop-down menu for home fire safety. And we have programs that we're in schools talking to kids. When we talk to elementary school children, it's really to get those children to go home and talk to their parents. Mm-hmm. Talk about the importance of having an escape plan. Hey, Mom and Dad, do our smoker alarms work? I see them up there. They look kind of yellow. Mm-hmm. Maybe call us and maybe we can make a call and get some new ones. I mean, smoke alarms are the color they are because when they get hot, they start to discolor. When they get old, they start to discolor. Mm-hmm. So if you don't have a nice bright white smoke alarm, that's another good reason to call us to come out.
There is no such thing as a yellow detector. That's age.
Right. So, I mean, I grew up in the 70s and 80s. I didn't have any smoke alarms in my house. So it's just like new cars with anti-lock brakes and safety belts. There's new technologies, and we have these free programs out there. So we want you to take advantage of them to keep your family safe.